Hey Mark, just wanted to get you a set of drawings for Assembler out to you before the weekend started. This is not 100%. I still have a list of about 7 or 8 things that I need to get to before I'd call it 100% to the drawings or to the sketches. I'll go over that list. I have it. I have it attached in the email. Um, but yeah, everything else should be in here, and I think it's at a good point for you to review it. So, of the things that are still to be done, there's some stuff going on here with the roof that's not 100% squared away. I think this roof vent up here, I wasn't 100% sure how it works. So that's something I'm still taking a look at. The pool and spa um, that we can see here is just line work, which might be enough. I don't know, but I don't have it modeled in. I think the only place you really see it is in the perspectives, but that's something that's also on my list. The louver location. So this is actually something that I could use your feedback on. Because I think there's a little bit of conflict between the sketches in elevations and in plan. You can see here that there are louvers here, um, and it could be that the mirror image thing, maybe it's meant to be on one elevation and not the other. But if we look at it in plan, it looks like it's continuous wall. Now it could be that these are louvers, and I just am not seeing it right. But with the shower there, I just wasn't sure. So anyway, if you could let me know what is intended to be there. Dimensioning, you'll see that it's a pretty rough dimension. I think they're pretty much all in there. Everything can be kind of extrapolated, but it's just not the final dimensioning. And I figured probably some stuff's going to move around, so dimensioning is still on my list. The fireplace. So on the first floor, I just wasn't. I just clouded this because I wasn't 100% sure that this was the intent. I'm kind of thinking that maybe this is meant to be like a low unit, like the masonry or whatever it is doesn't stack all the way up. Maybe it stops. I think these windows. The sill is at 5 feet, so I'm sure you could fit a fireplace beneath. But um, just a question there. Just kind of seeing if I could confirm that this is the intent. Door styles, you'll see that all of our door styles are just flush panel, and I think your dad drew in just there were some more elaborate doors. Let's see. Yeah, like you could see there's just some more stuff going on here. So I just have in generic doors right now. So that's still on my list. Um, Louvers, and I guess yeah, the location for the louvers. So, oh, and the operation. So I wasn't sure if these were meant to slide or they were hinging. I wasn't really quite sure, or they just stack next to each other and maybe they're static. Um, but I put them in as sliding. I know that's actually not in the sketch, so right now I'm thinking maybe I should have just put them next to each other. But anyway. And then I also didn't get to doing the square footages. So you see that this is just rough data in here. I mean, it just takes a minute, but um, didn't get to it yet. And the window and door schedule is not in here either. So yeah, but I think everything else, I think it's probably at a good point for a review. I'll get these things in, first thing tomorrow, and shoot this out to you certainly before the end of the weekend with everything else in here. But I just wanted to get you something as soon as I could. I apologize again about this week being slow. I unfortunately had this issue with logging in with Autodesk, and so I was kind of really behind on both with this project and with actually some other work that I'm doing. So yeah, so just a little behind, and I appreciate your patience. Thanks, Mark.